Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Must Be Catchy podcast, episode 3 this week. I'm your host, Trayvon Martin. Over here, we got Alex. I don't know what side he's on this time, but it doesn't matter. What up, Alex? How are you doing today?
Yo.
Yo, back to you. What up, John?
Hey man, how you doing? You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing well.
It's good to hear. It's good to hear.
All right, cool. We should have a good week this week. We got a lot of fun little topics to talk about, and one that we can hop into right away is this streamer named Fork Girl was banned, and she was banned for body painting. And I believe this is actually the first person to be banned for body painting. Interesting, because Twitch has taken a very strong stance of support, and I believe I can show this because it's the aftermath, not during. But if you look at the link that I posted in the
Say aftermath or aftermath.
The aftermath. So the first if you guys look at the first link that I posted in the
yeah, I'm looking
topic,
at it.
1 second, let me share this. The let me find the capture.
Well, there's your thumbnail.
Yeah, so I'm talking about it. It's gonna be easily clickbaited. Whatever. This is fine. I don't have to cover up John's face. Okay, so this one, the one on the left, the green one, she was never banned for, but the one on the right, she was banned for, but it was while she was doing it, and this is the first time she was actually banned, or any body painter has been banned, and a lot of people have been like, oh, where's the line? Does body painting even belong on the platform? And actually, as this was happening yesterday, she got unbanned. And I can read the unbanned thing. It says, "Hi, Fork Girl. Thank you for reaching out for us regarding a recent suspension. Having reviewed your case, we want to provide more information on why the content in question is violating our rules. Body painting is acceptable if the top consists of apparel or opaque paint that fully covers the chest." And which, I mean, I don't know exactly what that means, but appropriate artist grade pasties, tape, or other equivalent covering the nipple and areola. Obviously, that she had that. If in your case your chest was not fully covered and hence fell short of the requirement. However, since we recognize that a good faith attempt is made to comply and that this element of the requirement may not have been completely clear to you, we're going to grant your appeal and reinstate your account with immediate effect. Do be aware of the rule, any violation of our rules, blah 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 blah. So basically, she got unbanned, but by repeal. And this was after multiple articles are written about her, and there was even a petition written for her to get unbanned because everyone thought it was so unfair. And then there was an article written about the petition that got posted, and then she got unbanned. And so I just thought it was funny.
That's so silly. It's ridiculous, honestly. I'm looking at this picture, I don't see anything different, really, in terms of the requirements that Twitch gave. Yeah. And I don't know. Going back to the rules, it says apparel or opaque paint that fully covers the chest. Is that not what she is doing here?
Well,
she's doing the same exact thing as the green chest one.
I'm assuming she got banned in the process when she was starting, but all the body painters start basically nude with pasties. If you've ever seen one of those, I have before. I popped in to see. There's been a lot of controversy about this before, but they just put on pasties and then they start painting basically nude. So I don't know.
I think they should not be on Twitch personally, but
okay. So this is a good segment. Why don't you think body painters should be allowed on Twitch?
Because they're nude. Got him. I wanna ask a question then. If the requirement is to cover their pasties or cover their nipples with pasties, that's good enough for TV, right? Why is it not good enough for Twitch?
Yeah, but it depends on the channel on TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you can mark your channel as 18 plus on Twitch as well.
Yeah, but
it's a lot easier to get around that because you're.
But how easy is it to just click onto a channel? If your parent doesn't have a parental lock, you could just find softcore porn probably on TV.
I know I see it both ways because the problem with body painting on Twitch is obviously it could be abused by somebody who wanted to basically sell sex on their channel and circumvent it by just putting on pasties and painting their tits. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I mean, it is art. You know what I mean? And you shouldn't ban somebody for doing art. But I have scrolled through shit like I've seen on like live stream files and stuff, and like looked at some certain artists and be like, oh yeah, this person's like clearly doing it just to like milk as much money out of like dudes as they can.
Well, see, that's another thing. Like on TV, it goes through like channels and shit. It goes through regulations and shit like that. It goes through committees and stuff like that. What can be posted and what channels can do what sort of stuff. You don't have that regulation on Twitch. You don't have any sort of regulation when it comes to that. You can just make a Twitch account, start a body painting account, and go from there. As long as it's 18 plus, you're good and you're golden.
But I mean,
that's not regulating anything.
I mean, you still have to follow the rules of the pasties and stuff, though.
Yeah, but if you're a small enough channel, you'll skim right underneath. You'll skim right underneath. You know what I mean?
All right, guys, we got to go to body painting channels and we got to report the nude ones. I got low enough views, dude. No more getting away with it.
It's not that. It's just like it's so much easier on the internet to get to just blast through approvals and stuff like that. It's so easier to bypass rules and regulations. On TV, it's a lot more difficult.
Yeah.
On the flip side of this, why do you think so many dudes flock to Twitch for chicks? Like looking at like like getting their fap on, you know what I mean? It's like
why not just go to Pornhub, you know?
Yeah, like why do so many people go to Twitch for like softcore porn?
Because it's real women. It's like a free cam show.
Real women. It's not fake women.
But it's almost like a different version of a cam show, right? It's like I don't know. It's like a cam show to them, I guess, in a way, but like also not being a cam show. So they have like a different kind of fantasy, like kind of being met, I think, by it, right?
Yeah, I can see it that way.
Because like if you see like a low viewer live stream girl and you're like, hey, what's up? Maybe I can like fulfill my fantasy of getting with an e-girl, and like maybe if I throw money at this person, they'll give me attention instead of like going to a cam site and doing that where you know that they're just doing it and they're gonna be like, fuck you, just give me your money while I'm naked. You know, it's like I think they have a different view about it, and it kind of like fulfills a fantasy that they might have, and I think that might be why they come to like live streams and stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do
you think she should have been unbanned, or do you think that like the public pressure is the reason why she was unbanned, or do you think they actually were like, oh yeah, we made a mistake and it had nothing to do with the public pressure?
I hope it was just a mistake. If she followed all the same rules as other body painters do, but I don't know. I'm kind of with Alex. Like I can see why it would be okay to have body painting, but like it's kind of a hard thing to regulate, and why have it? Kind of. I
mean, I don't mind it, but then again, I believe in like super lax rules because I want full tits to be able to should be shown on the platform as long as it's not as long as like Twitch actually steps in and is like, okay, this is not a cam show thing, so you can't like sexualize, like you can't sexualize the tits as much as you can. I don't care. I'm full tits.
How do you not sexualize tits, my man?
Okay, well, I'll tell you an example. This is the reason why I want nudity on the platform, by the way. Not nudity, no like dicks, balls, and like asses or whatever, but like I want to be able to have my own TV show, like Jersey Shore, like because I could make Jersey Shore 2.0. I could.
You've talked about this.
Yeah, it would be extremely popular. And I want to go to fucking Mardi Gras, get blasted with a bunch of other streamers who have like a huge followings. We could get like 100,000 people watching it, and then like fucking go on Mardi Gras and like some girl lift her shirt up in the background, and then we could be like woo, and then like turn the camera away since it's on the internet anyways. Like who gives a fuck? And us not get banned. Just saying, like that would be insta ban. Like the channel would be gone, and that entire trip would be wasted, and I wouldn't be able to stream or make income for a week. Because some chick flashed her tits on screen. You know, like, who cares? It's the internet, dude. But, like, at the same time, like, I don't want, like, people to just sit there with their fucking boobs out and, like, give me $5 and I'll dance. You know what I mean?
But that's kind of a different thing, I feel like.
That's what I'm saying. That's where I draw the line. And Twitch needs to, like, draw that line, not obviously.
So you're okay with tits being shown up, but you make the action to prevent that, you know, like, oh, you see tits and you just kind of move the camera away. You're okay with that, but not with someone just sitting in front of the camera and looking at my tits.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Or like say
that's what you would call cam girl. Or cam boy, you know. Shit like that.
Hey guys, look at my, you know.
like I want to be able to go like to like the gathering of the Juggalos, because I'd be sick to stream at the Juggalos, but a lot of people go there topless.
You know they're gonna show tits.
And yeah, there's just gonna be chicks walking around with tits, or go to like fucking what's it called? That festival or whatever in the middle of the desert. Burning Man. I want to go to Burning Man. No one's streamed live at Burning Man before. I want to stream live at Burning Man, but there's topless chicks, and like no one cares. You know, it's not a big deal. But it's like I'd get permanently banned on Twitch, or at least banned for like a month. I don't know. It's just one of those things.
What if you what if you were able to contact Twitch and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Burning Man. I want to stream it live. Is it okay if someone flashes their tits and I just move the camera? Like, I don't want to be banned for something that someone else does."
Yeah, that would technically work, but I'm nowhere near big enough streamer. I would have to be like a huge streamer already. Then I'd have to like talk to like go in person and talk to like a partner managers and shit. Crazy. Either way, let's move on because I think we've diverted enough time in this. Okay, yeah. Ninja tweeted something that was fucking hilarious and got memed on super hard. Also,
pull up the tweet.
It's crazy. Like Lil Nas X was like retweeting it and stuff, and like I just thought that was funny.
What tweet is this?
Okay, I'll read the tweet out. It's not important you point it out yourself, but yeah, you can read it if you want, John.
Okay. Thank you. The phrase "it's just a game" is such a weak mindset. You're okay with what happened, losing, imperfection of a craft. When you stop getting angry after losing, you've lost twice. There's always something to learn and always room for improvement. Never settle. Yeah,
that surprisingly caused a lot of controversy, which is silly. It got 157,000 retweets, including like from like famous people like Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X got like 300,000 fucking retweets when he retweeted it.
Oh my god, dude, that's so fucking funny.
I personally, I know what happened here. Somebody said to him after he was playing a game of Fortnite, after he gets fucking rolled and he baby raged, and his wife probably like walked up to him or something and was like, "Babe, it's just a game," and that just like pushed him over the edge, like he's already tilted, but all of a sudden he just like snapped or whatever, and had no outlet, so he just fucking like rage typed that in Twitter. That's what I'm imagining happened.
Dude, but like, it's just a game, man. You're being paid to play it. Like, why are you freaking out so much? And especially to the point your wife is showing up and be like, "Babe, calm down."
Okay, I just made that. I made that whole scenario up. I have no reason, no context.
Never mind.
I have no context.
Okay, but like, if hypothetically in your situation, you get to the point where someone is coming up to you and it's like, "Dude, chill the fuck out. It's a game," and you fucking type this, like, calm down. It's a game. You're a streamer. You play games for money. Why are you so mad about life? Well, I don't know, not life, but you get it.
Yeah, I fucking low-key sympathize with that topic because it happens to me a lot. But at the same time, it's pretty sad tweet, I think. But I understand. Like I low-key agree with it, but low-key like think it's coming from the wrong place. You know what I mean?
It's definitely coming from the wrong place. Like, because you don't want to get mad. Like, you can look at the game and like, you know, okay, I messed up, let's improve. But you don't have to be mad or angry after losing. You could be disappointed in yourself. But to get angry, that's just weak mentality. But like, yeah, we've all gotten angry. So
this streamer controversy all day.
For now.
Well, yeah, this is where the clicks are. Oh shit, you moved your camera. Your camera got like moved, Alex. I mean, hey, it doesn't look bad, but you went up and to the left.
I wonder if there's a way for me to mute my mic with a button.
Okay, well, we can move on. Do you have any thoughts on that, Alex? Do you think that's like an appropriate take to have?
No. So you can improve and you can be angry, but you don't have to be angry. You know what I mean? Like you can there's room for improvement there. It's not a game to you, yes, but like you worked hard. You know your teammates worked hard if you're playing with teammates, and you know that the other people worked hard at the same time. You know, with them working hard, like of course they're gonna win. You know, it's possible to commit no mistakes and still lose.
Yeah.
That's not weakness. That's life.
Okay. That's crazy. I mean, it just blows my mind how much how relevant Ninja is on Twitter still, considering that he's not relevant in live streaming anymore.
I mean, yeah, he moved to Mixer, and I don't really know anyone who watches Mixer.
He gets less than 10K. He gets less than 10K viewers now.
Imagine going from 50K on Twitch and being a multi-millionaire in a month to going to Mixer. How much money do you think he was paid for that?
I've heard numbers of 25 million or so.
Well, I'd fucking move to Mixer for 25 million.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Really?
Think about this. He was paid $1 million.
Oh yeah, true.
To stream for 1 day. Stream for 1 day Apex Legends when the new season came out. True. On Twitch. He would not get paid. He's not getting paid $1 million for streaming on Twitch. I mean, for on Mixer for anything. Sure, you got a big payout now, but like he loses all his viewers. He's probably gonna lose his Red Bull. So like how long until he's not sponsored by Red Bull anymore? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like when I don't know. It's just like all these things that are going to compound for him because he's no longer relevant because no one fucking watches Mixer.
Yeah, when I said that, I was definitely thinking from like my no money point of view. But if I had the money and like the
he was already a fucking multi-millionaire.
Yeah, if I was in this situation Ninja was, I probably would not have moved to Mixer. I would probably just stay on Twitch and have my fans and like, because at what point is that much money too much? Like you only need so much money, you know.
100 million is my hard line. After that, I'm giving it all away.
Yeah, like you don't need all that money. Mm-hmm. And you're already making so much money. You're already living a comfortable life, and you're having fun with your mini fans and your wife, just chilling playing Fortnite on Twitch. And it's like, how greedy? And to me, it signifies a kind of greediness to be like, oh, $25 million payouts to just move platforms. Let me do it. And he's not really thinking about
because you're leveraging your audience is what bothers me.
Yeah,
that, like they're basically saying like, oh yeah, my viewers are like worth this much money. Let me sell them to you. Okay, so let's move on from this. I just thought that was a funny little topic to diverge about. In non-streamer related news, the Boy Scouts are gone. Boy Scouts
for bankruptcy.
F in chat for the fucking Boy Scouts or RIP. Yeah, so apparently the Boy Scouts have declared bankruptcy. Because they're still getting so many sexual abuse victims, and now since it claimed bankruptcy from all the sexual abuse scandals, more people are coming out about sexual abuse scandals. Like more people are coming out about their kids getting sexually abused in the Boy Scouts. Now, Alex, I know you are a Boy Scout, so how would you respond to this? What is your statement?
I wasn't a Boy Scout.
I was just a joke, but yeah.
I was.
Oh.
It was a good transition.
No, I actually was.
Wait, you were actually a Boy Scout? Did you get
diddled? I wasn't like a Boy Scout, and I didn't stay in it for like more than like a little bit, but I was like the bottom tier, like toddler, like elementary school scout for like a little bit, and I didn't like it at all, but I learned a little bit of stuff. Like I learned if you take the leaf and you put the paper over it and you like mark it, you can like see like the outline or whatever, if you shade a leaf with paper over it, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I learned that. I learned like shit like that. And we had meetups and stuff, but like I was socially awkward and I didn't like people as a kid. So I didn't do anything. I didn't participate with anything, and I never I never like stayed in it. But I was actually a scout at one point, yeah, for sure.
Where on this owl would you say that you were touched by your Boy Scout leader?
Nowhere. Actually, I don't even remember anything about the Scouts. Like, I don't remember.
Oh, so do you feel like you were given something, and that's the reason why you don't remember anything?
No, I would not say that, Trevor.
Okay.
I don't know. It's fucking funny to me that. I mean, it's unfortunate, but it's also ironic to me. Like, they got to the point of so many sexual abuse cases that they had to file for bankruptcy, and it's the Boy Scouts of America. Like. These things don't, like, the words just like kind of don't go together in a way in my mind, but they also kind of do.
Well, they shouldn't be evil people.
Yeah, especially like if you're the Boy Scouts, like you're this organization that is talking about doing right. Like isn't like one of the mantras, if you're camped somewhere, leave it better than where you found it, or something like that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea what the Boy Scouts. I actually tried to go into the Boy Scouts once, but we actually pulled up to the door, and then I didn't go in because I was too nervous. I have always had social anxiety.
I feel that, Trevor, for sure. But I don't know. It's stupid that, like, first of all, they have sexual abuse, but it's fucking funny that they have to file for bankruptcy when it's the Boy Scouts of America, which is like this big organization that's spread across the whole nation, and everyone knows about it. And they're bankrupt. It's like you don't imagine them going to bankrupt, and it's insane.
Recommended channels on Twitch right now. Bernie Sanders, Just Chatting.
Ooh, Bernie Sanders become a Just Chatting e-thought. Nice. Well, we have a couple politics questions later into. Do you have anything to talk about the Boy Scouts, Alex?
No, not at all.
No,
no
thoughts.
You don't have any thoughts about the situation?
I mean, to be fair, I think it's funny. This is one of the reasons I really wish that Kelsey was on for this week, but she has to work today. She would get fired up about the body painting topic, but she hates the Boy Scouts because the Boy Scouts apparently are like anti-gay or whatever.
Are they?
Yeah, they're like anti-gay and.
Oh well, now I'm
like,
fired up.
They're like huge like Trump supporters, and Trump gives a Boy Scout speech every year.
All right. So, that puts everything in a new light. I'm happy the Boy Scouts are gone.
Okay. I don't care. I don't care. I think Boy Scouts is like good for kids as long as you don't get diddled or whatever. I just one thing that crossed my mind. How do they go bankrupt? Don't their parents pay for everything anyways? And it's just weird to me. I guess they're bankrupt because they're getting sued and they don't have any money because they don't make money. So they just get sued, so they have no way of like recovering from all these fucking like multi-million-dollar lawsuits. Yeah.
And, I would imagine it's like membership going down because people are like reporting sexual abuse, and then like they're having to pay out probably on those like settlements and stuff on them probably. So they're losing money, they're hemorrhaging money, and they're not really having any much income because like no one's really paying them more money because of sex abuse shit, right? Like no one's gonna want to put their kid into an organization that has a multitude of sexual abuse cases.
True. That's why there are no longer any Catholics.
True. I'm sorry, that got me. That was too good.
I know you're Catholic, Alex. Any response? He's not Catholic. All right, we can move on from the Boy Scouts. R.I.P. for the Boy Scouts.
Rip.
Let's see here. We have a coronavirus topic we can talk about. Apparently, the spike protein was just mapped, which leads the way to the vaccine.
Yeah, 18 to 24 months away, usually. Usually, vaccines for stuff like this usually takes about 10 years, is what they say. So it's like such a significant improvement in being able to find this. Of course, they have all this manpower, and with the fact that it's affecting so many and like projected to affect millions of people and have millions of deaths across the world, they're trying to get this vaccine out as soon as possible.
I'm reading the article. It says previous research revealed that coronaviruses invade cells through so-called spike proteins, but those proteins take on different shapes in different coronaviruses. So that the fact that different coronaviruses have different shapes is going to make it harder to have a vaccine for it for sure.
This is for the novella virus. This is for the novella strain.
Yeah, they're focusing obviously on the coronavirus that is affecting. By the way,
this says SARS coronavirus 2 is the real name or whatever.
I'm still clickbaiting coronavirus because people still know what that is more. But coronavirus is like a broad type of virus that have been around forever. But this is like
so your common cold to coronavirus.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. This is more.
This is a SARS version.
There's a common cold's a rhinovirus. Sorry, my bad.
This is more similar to SARS.
Yeah, it's like a SARS version of the old SARS virus. I think what had happened was there's a research lab in like Wuhan, China, and they like failed containment or something, and it got out, and because they were fucking with the SARS virus, it like mutated into something more powerful, and that's where we're at because they fucking failed containing it. I think is what happened.
I've heard now that it's been spread more. That it's less deadly, but it's way easier to spread.
Yeah,
it's possible.
That's what I meant. So the common cold is a rhinovirus, but it's the coronavirus is very similar to that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
it's an aerosol.
Yeah.
So it's not airborne like anthrax, but it's aerosol, so it's spreading like coughs or like in like water droplets or whatever.
Yeah, that's why you obviously they want you to cover your mouth whenever you need a tissue. If you have a tissue or whatever, not.
I'm already covered, boys. I got an allergy mask.
And then you obviously sneeze, cough into your elbows, stuff like that. Wash your hands regularly. It's another thing. Try not to touch your face because that's how it's going to be spreading. Mucous membranes, stuff like that through your eyes.
Use sanitizer when you can.
Sanitize. I mean, just hygiene, proper use of hygiene.
Proper hygiene, yeah.
If you're going to go eat, you open the door, wash your hands before you touch your food. Simple as that.
Are you guys worried at all about the coronavirus?
No.
Not as much as most people are in the Pacific.
I think I'm incapable of worrying.
Because you're young.
Yeah, I think I just accept whatever happens, and I don't really think about it more than once.
See, like on the most part, I'm like a chill dude, but like I get in spirals all the time. And when I was googling more stuff about the coronavirus, I got into a spiral like, oh shit, we're all fucked. This is literally live simulation
How about,
of Plague Inc. We're
how
live.
about
We're getting Plague
this,
Inc.
Trevor? So on the coronavirus, when Tom Cotton he said something about it being a man-made virus, and then he doubled down on it.
Like Tom Cotton said that.
Yeah, it was debunked that it was man-made, and he still doubled down about it.
Holy shit, dude! Freaking hate Tom Cotton, man.
But it's very viable. You know, that conspiracy is very viable because obviously China is fucking around with the SARS virus and trying to find vaccines for that or stuff like that, and they could have created it.
I think they might
by accident.
Yeah, I think they might have created it by accident, or they were fucking with something that kind of mutated into it by accident. But I don't think they released it on purpose.
I think somebody was just like bitten by a monkey, bro. That's how everything. That's how like AIDS started.
So
that's how like fucking what is that called? Ebola started. Somebody got like bit by a monkey or some shit.
You sure they weren't fucking the monkey?
Yeah, or banging the monkey. Either way, it's all the same,
I mean, either you get bit by a monkey, you either eat a monkey, or you'd be fucking a monkey, and no one's gonna say they're fucking a monkey.
It's something like that. What were you saying, Alex?
I think someone was saying that the ancient Chinese like medicine and stuff, like the animals and stuff. There's one animal that they use often, and they're saying that no, it's some like armadillo looking thing, and they're saying that it might have came from that. Transferred over.
That makes sense.
But China's trying to double down on that one, like that it didn't come from them because obviously they're kind of an endangered already species, and they don't want to fucking lose that species. And then obviously China would be blamed for that species going extinct because they're not taking care of their like.
Has China ever actually cared? Has China ever actually cared about making a thing go extinct or not?
Yes, because it's one of their heritage animals or something like that.
Okay.
So like, China cares for stuff that makes them look good.
That's literally what I was about to say. Yeah, if it'll make them look bad, and if something like bad happens to animals, then they'll try something to do about it.
I don't know, guys. I know you're right that they only care about their appearance because they do a lot of shady shit that they like do behind the scenes. Yeah. So they really only care about appearance, but like they don't actually care about doing or not doing. It's all about the appearance, I feel like.
Another thing is like their quarantine, methods. They don't like the big nation, the big picture of China. So their government, main government, whatever you want to call it, gave guidelines to the local governments and the local provinces and stuff like that. So they gave guidance to local provinces on how to do their quarantine. Local provinces gave guidelines to the local communities, and then it just went. Sometimes people get afraid and fear mongering happens, and all of a sudden, your local communities have like a very basic guideline, but then they're not stopping them from going super strict with them, and that's what's happening there too. A lot of super strict quarantine from the local communities going too overboard with the practices, and China's had to step in on that too. Like, all right, guys, come on, it's not that bad. We can still quarantine it, but don't go overboard.
Wouldn't them having gone overboard with the quarantine in Wuhan prevented all this from happening?
No. People move around. People try to circumvent measures. They don't get caught. Not everyone gets caught. You can't stop everyone from moving around. Look at the border for America and Mexico. Like, we try to stop drug trafficking, and guess what? Drugs are still trafficked. All right, it's not going away.
True.
They lost my job.
They still built tunnels underground underneath the walls. Like it's like you can't stop it. Yeah. They're going to find a way.
People do find a way, no matter what, huh?
There is one way to stop it.
Life finds a way.
The way to stop it is to legalize it and then sell it ourselves.
You want to legalize and then sell the coronavirus?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
Buy a weapon.
I think we spent a pretty significant time on this topic. I mean, we can segue into another one here. I'm gonna go grab something to drink real fast though.
Okay.
All right.
So we can take like a 5-minute intermission.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Welcome back from the break. Well, I guess you guys won't know it's a break
on
unless you guys
stream.
are watching on YouTube. But our next topic. Let me add it to the current topics thing. I've been trying to get better at this. I kind of missed the mark on the early ones, but whatever. Bloomberg gets rolled. During the debates that happened in Las Vegas, Nevada this past week, Mike Bloomberg finally showed up on stage after literally buying his way on stage. By the way, they had to change the rules after he donated like an enormous amount of money. He has no people contributing to his campaign. He's doing self contributing, and everyone's worried he's dumping literal hundreds of millions, unprecedented amount of money. For the first time ever, he's dumped more money than anyone ever has dumped in the presidential campaigns. Hundreds of millions in blanketing ad campaigns, where he hasn't even shown up on the debate stage. No one's heard this dude's voice, and he's
not even in the ads.
He's polling at 15%. 15%. He's polling ahead of Biden now. He's the second placer.
What the fuck?
And
How?
He just dumped hundreds of millions of dollars. Unprecedented.
So many ads, dude.
Yeah,
so many ads.
He didn't even compete in the two things that already happened. In Iowa and in New Hampshire, because instead of focusing there like other campaigns did, no, he's just blanketing in other states that people can't afford to. Like he's campaigning and like he's spending millions of dollars in Oklahoma. You know, Bernie can't afford to campaign in Oklahoma. You know what I mean? It's just like no one cares about Oklahoma. People are like worried about like California and Texas. No, but like Bloomberg's like scooping up all these like Super Tuesday states. Either way, people are worried about that. Either way, so Bloomberg showed up on stage for the first time this last week. And he just proceeds to get fucking annihilated by everyone. He gets attacked. He gets attacked because he has non-disclosure agreements with women, aka they're women at his work. That so many women at his work, who basically filed sexual harassment claims against him that he had to settle. Then placed non-disclosure agreements so nothing bad came out about him. Which is the topic of the video that I'm gonna play for the stream. It's so uncomfortable, but it's so good. Warren just fucking dunks on him over and over again. He gets slammed on that. He gets slammed for fucking buying his way into a Democratic debate, and everyone's saying that he's trying to buy democracy, that he's trying to like buy the presidency. Then he got slammed because Bernie Sanders says that billionaires shouldn't even exist, that he shouldn't even exist as a person. It's just so funny. Then he got slammed because he used to be a Republican and he donated to like George W. Bush's campaign. He got slammed again because he's friends with Trump and he used to be like the mayor of New York and he's friends with Trump. He just got fucking destroyed. As soon as he's up on stage, like everyone, even though Bernie's the front runner right now, everyone just fucking like attacked Bloomberg. Like everyone just hates Bloomberg.
No one's got any respect for the guy at all.
It's just it was the funniest shit. Like he just got dunked on over and over again.
Let's watch this.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'll tell you when I start it. Let me get pulled up on stream.
I'm ready. I got it ready.
I mean, I can watch it on stream.
Yeah. I'm watching it, so I'll let you know. It's a 2-minute video, so you might as well play along with me. All right, I'm starting it in 3, 2, 1, go.
Defense was, I've been nice to some women. That just doesn't cut it. The mayor has to stand on his record, and what we need to know is exactly what's lurking out there. He has gotten some number of women, dozens, who knows, to sign non-disclosure agreements, both for sexual harassment and for gender discrimination in the workplace. So, Mr. Mayor, are you willing to release all of those women from those non-disclosure agreements so we can hear their side of the story?
We have a very few non-disclosure agreements.
How many is
Let me
that?
finish.
How many is that?
None of them accused me of doing anything other than maybe they didn't like the joke I told. And let me just put, there's agreements between two parties that wanted to keep it quiet, and that's up to them. They signed those agreements, and we'll live with it.
So wait, when you say it is up to, I just want to be clear. Some is how many? And when you say they signed them and they wanted them, if they wish now to speak out and tell their side of the story about what it is they allege, that's now okay with you? You're releasing them on television tonight?
Senator? No.
Is that right?
Senator, the company and somebody else, in this case, a man or a woman, or could be more than that, they decided when they made an agreement that they wanted to keep it quiet for everybody's interest. They signed the agreements, and that's what we're going to live with.
I'm sorry. No, the question is, are the women bound by being muzzled by you? And you could release them from that immediately. Because understand, this is not just a question of the mayor's character. This is also a question about electability. We are not going to beat Donald Trump with a man who has who knows how many non-disclosure agreements and the drip, drip, drip of stories of women saying they have been harassed and discriminated against. That's not what we do as Democrats.
Mr. Vice President.
Look. Dude, that he just got fucking got obliterated.
Hearing him talk he's so pathetic listening to. I'm sorry, but we have some non-disclosure agreements with a few women.
Yeah,
maybe more. Could be more. I'm like,
he was fucking got destroyed.
Who accused me of maybe they didn't like a joke I told.
That's such a good point too. At the end there, it's like, oh yeah, like right before the presidency, right before the general election, if he makes it past like how many times is like someone could come out and be like, oh yeah, I was sexually harassed by this, blah, blah, blah. Then another person comes out right before the fucking vote or whatever, and then Donald Trump gets reelected. Because Donald Trump is going to keep his mouth shut. Even though he's like a fucking complete hypocrite on this, he'd talk about it nonstop. He would just never stop talking about the number of women that have been sexually harassed by...
grab them by the pussy.
By Michael Bloomberg. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just an easy fucking point, you know what I mean? The attack on.
It is.
Yeah.
And the thing is though, he's like, what was that part? It's like, who accused me of, maybe they didn't like a joke I told. Like, dude.
Know your fucking audience, man. That's so totally like, yeah, they're just too PC, you know what I mean? Yeah, I cooked a little bit of a joke and they couldn't handle it today. So I got sued for sexual harassment, you know what I mean?
And it's like, I think even then, it's like, why are you telling jokes like that? You know, that like in a workplace environment to people, like, so women twice you're younger.
Twice, that's pretty generous. Dude's like fucking a skeleton walking.
Okay, then thrice his younger. It's unsettling and it's kind of gross, like by a large margin. So I don't know.
Yeah. He's kind of dug himself a grave at this point.
He's not coming back. Like,
and this was just. I mean, he was never in the running, anyways. But
I mean, I would think he would have a better shot if he never went on stage.
Yeah, exactly. He should have just fucking literally
just
never
kept buying his way.
Yeah,
Exactly. If he actually wanted to be a president or actually be like a candidate, he should have just kept throwing money at the problem instead of becoming on stage. Like, oh man, he went down after that because this is just Warren shitting on him, right?
Yeah, this is just
everyone
Warren,
else shit on him
that
too.
night. Everyone dumped on him, but Warren just dunked him the hardest and had like the catchiest thing. Holy shit, he got fucking.
But like
dunked.
Everyone was shitting on the guy.
Didn't release the women from the non-disclosure?
No,
anyway, so?
No.
I thought I thought there was something saying that he did.
I don't think he did. I could be wrong.
I can Google this real quick.
Yeah, pull it up, Trevor.
Okay, so I'm Joe Rogan and Jamie now.
For right now, I mean, I could do it, but you offered, bitch.
Oh, he says he'll release 3 of them. Yesterday. He said he'll release 3.
But guys, to be fair, he said that there were a few women, and 3 is a few.
True. That might be that. The thing is, he says he'll release 3, so it makes me feel like there's more than 3.
There's obviously more.
Like I'd be like, kidding me? I'd be like, I want to release all of the non-disclosure agreements.
But you can just say you're gonna release all of them, and then just release 3. No one's gonna know more. Like, oh, I guess this is all of them.
Does the non-disclosure agreement say that you can't mention you're in a non-disclosure agreement?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Actually, I have no idea.
Actually, I think that is up to the particular NDA you are part of.
So if your NDA does that, like they could like go and probe these women and they could be like, well, I can't talk about that. Like, why can't you talk about it? Well, I can't talk about that. And then they're an NDA.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely infer that for sure. But how would you even find those women in the first place?
Probably any woman that worked for Bloomberg at any point in their career.
Yeah. You just ask, like,
hey, any one of you,
or you do a very specific question, be like, women who have worked for Bloomberg, do you have things you don't want to talk about with us?
Oh,
true.
Because you're not using the word you can't talk about, but things you don't want to talk about. That's next brain level.
Are you not under any NDAs, Alex? Is that not how that works?
What's that?
I said, are you not under NDAs? Is that not how that works?
What do you mean? What's an NDA?
A non-disclosure agreement.
What do you mean? Am I not under any NDA?
Well, because you're an army. So would that mean that,
like, in the Air Force?
There's a difference between NDA and stuff being confidential.
Oh, so you're not under any NDAs. It's just classified.
Yeah, so things you have classifications of things that obviously we can't talk. It's stricter than an NDA.
Yeah,
because I can go to prison.
I've been part of an NDA before, actually, and the NDA I'm still part of it, actually. Was my last job. I was at an ice cream place, and the NDA I'm part of states that I cannot work for another ice cream place in the next 2 years for my quitting date.
What?
Really? I'm pretty sure that's illegal in like most states.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's illegal in most states.
That's a non-compete. It's a non-compete disclosure.
Yeah, that's non-compete disclosure. But the thing is, one of the NDA is really about the things we were making, right? Because we were making like certain stuff, and if I was to go somewhere else, and then they start putting out stuff similar to the things that we were putting out when I was working there, then like I could get hard fucked.
Dude, that's fucking funny that they're taking ice cream so seriously. Dude, that reminds me. Have you guys heard about the guy who fucking hacked into Coca-Cola and got their secret ingredients or whatever, and actually had the secret ingredients to Coke, then gave them to Pepsi, and Pepsi just turned them in and got the guy arrested. And then gave the secret ingredients back to Coke.
I think he told me. That's so funny though.
Yeah, I can see that because Pepsi's, they're a good competitor, good spirit competitor.
What the fuck did Pepsi do with the Coke ingredients? Like, oh yeah, we're just gonna make Coke now. Sorry, Coke, we know your secret ingredient. I guess we're just gonna make Coke now.
Yeah, like why? Like Pepsi's got their own thing going on. Why would they want another thing? Like,
also, I don't think anyone can make Coke. Coke's literally like fucking monopoly because they still get I don't know if you guys know this or not, but they actually fucking get like cocaine still. They get like no one can get cocoa leaves in the United States besides Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is literally the only company that's allowed to mess with cocoa leaves or whatever the fucking whatever the Coke comes on. I believe it's cocoa leaves. They're the only ones who can process it or whatever. The only ones, literally. So like in the United States, no one can make Coca-Cola because they're the only ones who can do that.
Right. So what you're telling me is I have to go and hit up the drug cartels if I want to make Coke.
Yep.
The drink, not the drug.
Yep. Sucks on.
Yeah, those kind of suck.
I mean, I'm not trying to make Coke, so no, it doesn't really suck.
All right. Yeah. We can go 2 different ways since we're just in a political. Since we're just talking about the Democrats, we can talk about the Democrats some more. George Zimmerman sued Warren and Buttigieg this week.
Yeah, I read that article about because they mentioned Trayvon Martin. I think he should just shut the fuck up, but I also believe that they shouldn't mention him. I believe they're really reaching at that point if they're mentioning him. Oh, he could have been 25 today or something. Is that what it was?
Yeah, let me read out Elizabeth Warden's tweet. My heart goes out to Sabrina Fulton and Trayvon's family and friends. You should still be with us today. We need to end gun violence and racism. We need to build a world where all of our children, especially young black boys, can grow up safe and free. And then Pete Buttigieg tweeted, Trayvon Martin would have been 25 today. How many 25 birthdays have been stolen from the U.S. From us by white supremacy, gun violence, prejudice?
He's just reaching.
That is such a. Ooh, that is a reach, dude. That is That is grasping for straws.
Oh, I mean, I can understand. Like, you're reaching there on sentimental value, trying to get the minority
the shocks.
vote.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair though, Pete Buttigieg literally has a 0% minority vote right now. That's the reason why he did so well in Iowa and New Hampshire, because it's like a white states. He's about to get tucked and fucked as soon as he gets to a majority state.
He's trying to prep it now. I can understand Warren maybe going because she didn't mention it. Like she didn't mention anything about white supremacy, just gun violence, racism in general. But like his Pete, dude.
I just hate everything about Pete. But yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I read that, and like he's not even like explicitly mentioned. Obviously, it's just Trayvon Martin mentioned, and I mean, it was gun violence and racism that got him killed in many ways. So it was like.
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at that. I'm reading Pete's tweet. The end of it.
Yeah, but he obviously like I don't think
he's not gonna win it.
Why
is he suing him?
Yeah, I don't think that's a very good lawsuit. But I do think there is a
I think it's all kind of ridiculous. Like, why would Pete, why would he make that tweet? Like, he's not gonna gain anything from it, like whatsoever.
He literally put hashtag Black Lives Matter. Like, dude,
oh my, he's literally not gonna get anything. He's just trying to, as we said, grasp.
He's gonna get he is gonna get burned when it comes to like any sort of debate if this is brought up. Like, holy crap, dude.
And then why is George Zimmerman suing him? Like, what is he suing him for?
George Zimmerman is suing him, defamed him for political gain.
Okay.
So he's claiming he's been defamed, which is a big omega lol for me.
So another thing here about this situation is earlier on, I think this week, I read something about where Pete was mayor, the town he was mayor in, that the minority communities like got nothing, like no no infrastructure or anything like that, nothing beneficial towards them, and it was all mostly the white communities in that area that got fucking beneficial infrastructure improvements, stuff like that. I think I read that, and I was like, and then he's gonna come out and say this, dude. He's gonna get rolled.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I fucking hate Pete Buttigieg.
He's such a fucking shill for like this.
John, why are you voting for Pete Buttigieg? Defend him.
I'm not. I'm gonna be voting for Bernie Sanders.
Who?
Bernie Sanders.
Who? I'm just kidding.
I know. Who will make a law?
Yeah, I thought that was
burning sand.
Yeah, burning
sand.
Yes,
burn the sand.
The sand burns when it's out in the sun. It's hot. Okay.
I was actually talking to someone, or my personal life earlier this week, and they mentioned how they were kind of into Pete Buttigieg, I think. And I'm gonna have to find them and talk to them and be like, "Yo, here's why they're not good."
Just pick. There should be get a picture of a rat and then get a picture of Pete Buttigieg and put them in the hands. And be like, "Look, can you honestly tell the difference? Tell me, can you tell the difference?
Can you tell the difference?"
Corporate wants you to tell the difference of these two pictures. Yeah. They're the same picture.
But I don't know, man. I think it's a silly. I think it's a frivolous lawsuit.
It's super silly.
George Zimmerman should shoot up. I think George Zimmerman should have went to jail. I think me and Alex have argued about this before. I think George Zimmerman should have went to jail.
I wasn't following politics at the time. I have no opinion.
It wasn't really politics.
It's a hard one to really determine at this point, though. It's like maybe he should have gone to jail. It's kind of at this point. It's like a lot of things have come out about him that is saying
why did he not go to jail in the first place?
Yeah, okay, so he's in a fucking stand your ground state. So basically, what happened as basically a wrap up is gonna be very biased because this is the only points that matter to me. Well, the points that matter to me is he fucking saw a black kid with his hoodie up, with his hand in his pockets. He saw him walking up there. He got suspicious of this person. He called the cops on this person. The cops said that they'll come check out this person. and for him to stay right there, he disobeyed the police. He went and confronted the kid. The kid attacked him, and he shoots and kills the kid.
Why did the kid attack him?
I don't know. He's angry. He had a bad day. It doesn't matter. He fucking disobeyed police orders to go and like attack this child who ended up doing nothing wrong. Well, harass this kid. The kid like fucking attacks him, and then he kills the kid. And then he just gets away scot-free because of self-defense.
It sounds like he kind of what is it? When you bother someone into acting.
Yeah, entice.
Yeah, it sounds like he enticed him into doing it.
That's a better word.
Yeah, just so he can like, shoot. I don't know. Like, what if he did that?
A lot of people say he did it because the kid was black, and so he just assumed that he was doing something wrong, even though he was just walking home.
Yeah, probably. That's probably exactly what he was thinking. I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, George Zimmerman's a piece of shit. You can't really defame a piece of shit. It'd be like Casey Anthony suing somebody for defaming. You can't really defame Casey Anthony.
Yeah, she already kind of ruined her own life.
She's kind of a piece of shit.
Yeah, because she's a big piece of shit.
All right, it's probably all we can talk about here. All right, this next topic is a little weird because it's like a deep dive, but we can talk about it anyways. So it came out this week. The big news of this week for politics is that Trump offered Julian Assange, through a senator who's already claimed this happened, who admitted to this happening. Oh my god, I can't pronounce his name. Roshbuck or whatever. Fuck, man, I don't have it in front of me, so I can look at it. Either way, and so he told Assange, if you cover up the Russian hack, because the Russians hacked the DNC server last election cycle, which is one of the reasons helped him get elected. So he said if you cover this up, we'll pardon you. That's what happened.
Which is an abuse of power by far.
Yes, I believe that is an abuse of power. Offering
that's a big abuse of power.
Dangling a
do illegal shit and I'll give you a pass, brother.
To make Julian Assange lie about the DNC hacks happening to Russia, which is like why does Donald Trump want to change this anyway? Like why is he trying to make it look like Russia was helping him? Like not help, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's very confusing, and I don't understand.
Because Trump likes to do illegal shit. Hot take.
Very hot take.
Do you think this is an impeachable offense? Thoughts?
Yeah. No. Yes.
No.
Well, maybe not offering it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the Constitution. I don't know all the rules well enough. But I could say if he actually had done, hey, do illegal shit and I'll pardon you. That's pretty fucking abuse of power, my mans.
I don't know how they're gonna impeach him after he won his last impeachment.
I don't know.
He's just not going to
just impeach him anyway. Honestly,
well, I mean,
just
he was
impeach him anyway.
To be clear, Trump isn't impeached.
He was acquitted.
He's still in office.
Yeah, he just wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't prosecuted.
He wasn't acquitted. He's still impeached. He's just not removed from office.
Right. The Senate acquitted him.
Yeah, of any wrongdoing.
Yeah, but just to be clear, yeah, he's still impeached.
Yeah, but I would say
impeaches. Senate follows up on
a trial.
On trial. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say impeach him again, just so he can have the most impeachments. He would be the first president to be impeached twice within his office.
I mean, to be fair though, we do live in a democracy, and you can make the argument that, I mean, it's your fucking job to fucking investigate this again, like to investigate him again and go through impeachment proceedings again, because I mean that's literally your fucking job. You just because you don't get to go into work someday and just be like, oh yeah, I already did this and it didn't work, but my procedure tells me to do it again. You know what I mean? It's kind of their job to impeach him again. Like they would be failing the American public in many ways if they didn't. You know what I mean? Regardless if you're a Republican, I feel like you have to agree with that still. But they have to go through the proceedings again. But I don't know.
It's part of your duty as being on the House is to impeach wrongdoing by the president, right? So as you said, you can't just be like, oh, well, just because he won't actually be, found guilty in the trial, So you can't just say no. It's like you got to fight that fight anyway. It's not like you could just go in and be like, oh, my boss is going to tell me no if I ask this question. I have to still ask this question, or like this client might not like this question. You can't just be like, fuck off. It's not going to work anyway, you know?
Alex, you said you don't think this is was like worthy of like impeachable or remove from office. What do you think? What are your thoughts about all this?
I'm not, because I'm not sure. You know, it's like I'll leave it up to the experts to decide that. Like, I don't know what's an impeachable offense. I know that it is unbecoming.
I feel like that's the biggest problem right now is that
that's my opinion. It's just unbecoming.
The experts are all saying that like he's doing something bad or whatever. But then what I feel like are experts, in quotation marks, on the other side are saying like, no, he's fine. He's not doing anything wrong. He's doing great things actually. You know what I mean? So it's like there's not gonna be any impartiality at all. So, and even people who are supposed to be impartial, like Mitt Romney, who voted to impeach or whatever, now people are like, oh, he's actually a secret Democrat, which is so fucking funny that Mitt Romney's getting called a secret Democrat now.
Right?
That's the funniest shit.
Literally ran to become president under the GOP in 2012.
Yeah, he's welcome to Big Tent Democrats, or we even getting Republicans up in here.
It's so stupid. And it's like it's like no, he's not a secret Democrat. No, he's not planted by the Republicans or anything. It's like he's the only one with any amount of integrity that fights for what he thinks right, instead of just going with party lines wherever the fuck, which is the most ridiculous thing to exist.
Yeah. Okay, well, I feel like we can move on to the super list and go through the wrap up. I feel like this has been a good topic so far.
All right.
I see super lift. I don't know, like double lift is in my mind or something. All right, let's go to the super lift. There's some fun little topics in our super list for this week. 3 to be exact. Oh no, why is this not lined up? Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna worry about this right now. Actually, I won't worry about this right now. No, I can't fix it. Fuck. Okay. First, Donald Trump is officially America's 10th highest paid athlete.
Oh my god! Imagine him running on. He ran on like, hey, I'm not going to be playing golf all the time. I'm going to be in the office and getting shit done. 4 years later, top 10 highest paid athlete. Fucking love to see it.
Yeah, I thought that was really funny. He made more money last year golfing than Tiger Woods did, to be clear. And Tiger Woods is active.
Now, did he get paid to golf?
Yes. Technically. That's what they're saying. So what happens is that wherever he goes, he has to have a Secret Service and an entourage. He jacks up the prices, and they're already expensive because it's a private club like Mar-a-Lago. It's very expensive to go to, obviously. And so Secret Service, they have to pay that, and they're not getting what we're looking for.
Compensated.
Yeah, sure, whatever. So they have to pay that. The government's paying for the Secret Service to stay at Mar-a-Lago. They have to rent rooms at Mar-a-Lago. They're not like pitching tents outside Mar-a-Lago. No, they're living in Mar-a-Lago, which costs tens of thousands of dollars a day to stay at per Secret Service member. They like $1,000 for to ride around in a cart. You know what I mean? It's like a fucking they have to pay to even go on the golf course or whatever. They're paying all this. Trump's golf I want to say like 1 out of every fucking 4 days of his presidency or some shit. Maybe it's not that much, but he golfs an enormous amount, and each time he's got paid tens of millions of dollars. That's going straight into his pocket from Mar-a-Lago, which makes him the highest paid golfer. Well, maybe not the highest paid golfer, but more high paid than Tiger Woods.
Which is insane, as for a president to do all that. And the thing is, don't they use American tax dollars to pay for all that?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's coming from our tax dollars.
So, hey guys, how do you feel about us paying for Trump to become a very good athlete?
I wouldn't say he's a very good athlete. I heard he cheats at golf.
Wow, can't even play honestly at golf.
To be fair though, it's golf. You know what I mean? I feel like golf.
No. Golf's very competitive. All right, it's very fun too.
I'm not saying it's not competitive. I'm just saying it's a tilter sport. It's one of those things that if I hit a fucking ball into the rough, and I have like a group of people waiting on me, and this has happened before. Like 10 people are waiting on me, and there's people because there's people behind me, right? And there's people in my party, and I fuck up really, really bad, and I cannot get this shit out of the rough, and everyone's staring at me and watching. Yeah, I'll say like, fuck it, and I'll be like, give me a mulligan. I'll pick up the ball and I'll throw it on the fucking green. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit there for 10 minutes in embarrassment while everyone's watching me just trying to fucking hit this shit out of the rough, and I can't do it because I'm not a good enough golfer. You know what I mean? No, fuck that, dude. I'm chunking the ball. You know, it's a tilter sport. Who cares if you cheat a little bit?
Okay, but you could just add like 2-3 strokes. You could just add 2 to 3 strokes to your score. I'm sure Trump's not actually adding score to his final thing.
Okay, that's conjecture, all right. I understand Trump's a bad person, but you can't put
Trump, there's no way he's doing that.
Evil on him, you know what I mean?
That's conjecture. That's conjecture.
You know he's not. No, you guys know he's not doing that. You know he's fucking lying.
I don't know what he's doing. You don't know what he's doing.
I have a pretty good idea that he's not going to tell the truth about his stroke count.
I'm not crossing this line.
I'm pretty sure he does not tell the truth about his stroke count. Okay?
No, you don't know that.
I'm pretty confident though. I know.
Is hearsay rumor? Is that what I'm hearing?
I have no factual evidence, but
is everyone saying this is appeal to popularity?
I'm saying it.
All right.
And I'm confident about knowing how Trump is in his presidential campaigns and him being president.
What do you know about him being like? What do you know about him personally? Huh?
I know that he offered a pardon for someone doing illegal shit. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he won't care about lying about his stroke game in golf.
This is all political stuff. What if he's actually just like a really good person?
He does sexual harassment, guys. No.
Okay, well that doesn't disqualify you from being a good person.
What?
Lord.
Do you guys watch that? Do you guys watch that Dave Chappelle comedy? Yeah, he rapes, but he saves. He rapes, but he saves. It's funny. Whatever. You gotta watch that. It's really funny.
Right.
Okay, so another news.
The next one.
Pop Smoke was killed. Rapper by home invasion.
F in chat for Pop Smoke.
Yeah, F in chat for Pop Smoke. Here, I got the F for this one.
I got the F for this one.
Me too. One.
Yeah, he was a rapper. I listened to his music. It's not for me, but it's actually pretty decent. It's got 34 million views on one of his songs. He's a pretty big dude. Home invasion. I wonder. Do you know if it was like a targeted home invasion or it was just like because he was a rich rapper?
I don't. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find something about it.
Have you ever listened to Pop Smoke or even heard of Pop Smoke before, Alex?
Nope.
I had not heard of about Pop Smoke until he died.
That's unfortunate.
Same.
Now he's gonna get famous.
True. You have to post
Oh my god! And there's this Pop Smoke posted the address of the home earlier in the day.
Oh shit! Well, that's not good. So it was targeted.
I think this was targeted.
I would say that's targeted. If you post your address and somebody shows up to your address,
apparently, just hours before he was gunned down, Pop Smoke mugged with a pal in a car. The friend holding a fortune and bills in the driveway of the home where he was shot. So they saw his money, and then they were like, Pop Smoke got money, and they were like, Pop Smoke just put his fucking address out there, and they fucking went there and robbed his ass. And I guess they also killed him for some reason.
That's pretty fucked up. Also, that's very unfortunate circumstances to die in.
Apparently, according to TMZ, they're told that the house alarm was not turned on either.
This guy.
Yeah, this is like, look, no one deserves to die, obviously, but I'm saying that's like you're tempting fate a little bit too much. It's like fuck, you're playing chicken with death at that point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry, dude, but
goddamn.
Come on.
You have to have some anonymity on the internet, dude.
Especially if you're a famous rapper.
You have to. Especially if you're a famous rapper, for sure.
And you're posting with bills and
yeah. Hold on.
They know that you have this money.
I'm gonna show you the picture in podcast stuff about the picture that he was holding with the money, okay?
Yeah, I can just throw that up on the stream.
Yeah, okay. Here you go. This is the picture that TMZ has hours before the shooting of all the fucking...
in the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a fucking Omega, yikes.
Yeah, brother.
Those on stream real quick. The fuck? Oh my.
It's a pretty big oofer.
Yeah, it's a bit.
I mean,
of
this
effort
could
here.
be
That's
ones.
Friend holding up all the
It could
money.
be ones.
Yeah, I don't think they are, but yeah, could be.
It could be.
Well,
Oh, rest in peace. No one deserves to die, especially for
No one. He was 20. He was only 20.
Dang, he was 20. That's crazy.
Yeah. It's fucking ripped, dude.
Rest in peace, dude. That sucks.
Don't
Don't kill people.
That's
so how about this controversy?
Yeah, this is okay.
Controversy.
The last topic is a Swiftie controversy. It was the main topic, but then I realized like this is just like we have nothing to talk about here. But I can bring it up. Basically, Swiftie, he's a very popular Twitch streamer. He used to be a pro player. He duos with Double Lift a lot. He's a support. So basically, he got caught. He for one, I'll just talk about the minor thing first. He stole his coworker and friend's computer, like $850 computer. He stole it, used it, sold it off for parts for money because he was broke. And his old team had to reimburse. His name's Brandini, his coworker. He's like he's on like an academy. He used to be an academy for 100 Thieves, but he's not anymore. I think he's 100. I think he's like TL Academy or something. Anyway, he actually don't know the team. But yeah, so he stole that. Then he's getting slammed now for talking to a ton of underage chicks. And he's obviously like old. He's a pro a while ago. And now it's coming out that he's talking to a bunch of underage chicks in this large pay span that got like spammed all over Twitter. Like all the fucking League of Legends people are talking about it. I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but basically it's just like a thing. You can find the pay span online if you just Google it. And it's just dumping like a whole lot of fucking info about how like shitty of a person Swiftie is, like what he's did to like all these underage women and stuff. I was like, oh, this is actually a pretty fucking big deal. And I just thought that was a interesting thing that happened this week. A lot of juicy drama happened this week. But like I said, we don't have a lot to talk about. I don't watch Swiftie. I know you guys don't watch Swiftie. And obviously, like pedophilia is bad. And
pedophilia is very bad.
Like hunting, like trying to groom children. And he's also a piece of shit who steals. So yeah.
Imagine being able to play games for a living and being a piece of shit, and stealing from your teammate instead of just not doing that.
I feel like for some reason streamers and gaming like it's a lot of degens.
It's always degens, dude. It's pieces of shit who can't deal with society, so they spend all their time playing and they get really good at a game, and then people like watching them be good at a game, and then they get big, and then they are pieces of shit, and then it comes out, and then this happens.
I have a video to share on stream. The Mo video, just because it's funny. It's 48 seconds long, so you guys don't have to watch it with me if you don't want to, but I'm putting it on stream.
I'll watch it.
Yeah, we'll watch it.
Boom. Alright, and I'm starting it now.
Show you why? I've never told this on stream.
Oh, yeah.
The reason I stopped being friends with Swiftie completely, I never even told him. I just I unfollowed him and ghosted him because I was like, yo, this guy's fucking weird. The reason I stopped being friends with him permanently is because we were in a Discord call playing PUBG, like me and a bunch of friends and shit. And Swiftie joins, and he's like, oh guys, I have to get on a call with my girl, like be right back. And instead of muting, he intentionally like keeps himself unmuted, and then makes the girl cry on the phone while we're all there, and like flexes it. And she's like, I'm so sad right now. Like she's like crying on the phone, and he's like, yeah, I don't care. Like, and I was just like, yep, that's so cringe, man. It was the most cringe thing ever. And all of us in the car were like, yeah, we're not fucking with this guy no more. Like, it was show you why? I never told
I thought that was kind of funny because people were just talking about like their fucking that's
really fucked up
times with Swiftie, and yeah, a lot of people don't like him.
Really, I don't like him.
Also,
I don't even know him.
Also, he got invited to be on Trix2G's Twitch Rivals team. He's like, oh yeah, I'll be part of Twitch Rivals. Then Trix2G picked him, and he's like, fuck Trix2G. I think he's really bad at League, and he decided not to, and just left the team. So they had to scramble for new support. But yeah, no one likes Swiftie.
Oh my god. Shooting yourself in the foot all the time, huh?
All the time?
All the time. That's so cringy, dude. Imagine, that's so...
And then being condescending to his viewers when they ask simple, non-abusive questions regarding his opinions on the game.
Oh yeah,
he's
a dick to viewers too.
Ex-partner felt bad for viewers and would ask him to refrain from insulting the community that provides him with financial support, but reported he would lash out at her due to his ego and instead felt entitled to the money.
Yeah, it's a juicy pay spin. It makes sense that if he shits on his viewers all the time, why he had to steal a computer to make money.
Spray on girls with smaller followings. What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you, just a juicy pay spin. There's a lot of controversy there. It's almost good enough for a topic on time, but like there's not a lot to talk about, you know.
It's just a guy being cringy and kind of doing terrible shit.
And that's such a fun word. Okay, anything else to talk about on this topic?
Fuck Swifty. That's it. Just fuck him.
Any thoughts, Alex?
Fuck him. No, he's a piece of shit. And there's a lot of those out there, and Twitch is
keep up the work. Keep up the work,
Okay.
Twitter detectives. Keep up that good work about exposing these degens.
But another thing is we can't just witch hunt people.
Yeah, definitely.
There has to be investigations, stuff like that. The internet does not have a good track record of investigating people, because a lot of times the internet gets a lot of things wrong, and you're witch hunting the wrong person, or your information's falsified, or you don't have enough information, and then it goes up and nothing comes of it. It's just not, the internet's has not had a good track record. All right, so take everything with a grain of salt. But obviously, there's a lot of information on this guy, and a lot of people coming out saying stuff. So
thank you for saying that, Alex. That's very responsible of you.
But also fuck the guy. Fuck this particular guy. If he's doing
he seems like an asshole based off what he's streaming.
Okay, let me preface this. If these people are actually doing these things that are terrible, fuck these people.
There you go.
Well,
But
I think it's a good ending point right there. Get a good little rappy dappy up. I don't think we have. I don't think we should sit here and say fuck these people as many times in different ways as possible. I think we should just say that. Thanks for the contribution. All right, this is a good podcast. A lot of stuff to talk about. I think we did okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got a little reflection up there. Just a little bit more reflection.
Okay, you know what I mean? I think we did okay. Oh my god, dude, my arms are huge. You see this? I've been going back to the gym. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
Let's wrap up.
Get swole.
Okay, thank you guys for watching. Socials.
Yep.
Please follow me and watch me if you're coming from YouTube, because apparently our YouTube audience is much bigger than our Twitch audience. If you're on YouTube, follow me on Twitch. Stream every day, or try to. We should stream on time, except for today, because Alex was late. 1 minute.
Oh, he was here at 1.
I was here, bud.
True.
He was here on time.
True. Podcast didn't start till like 101 or 102, but true.
I was waiting on you to get there early, and I didn't see you online.
Yeah, I was 15. I was 15 minutes early, but
yeah, I was here too.
Okay, whatever.
So
Twitch.tv, Trevor Montreal. Please follow. Please subscribe with your free Twitch Primes. And follow me on Twitter. Also at Trevor Montreal. Alex, you can follow him on Twitch.tv, Omnidystrophic. Anything else you want to shout out? No shout-outs? That's it?
That was it. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay.
that's a shout out.
Oh, I get you.
Yeah,
Okay.
cheers.
That's not what I was talking about, but yeah, I agree. That's a shout-out. Okay, John, shout-outs?
Yeah, so twitch.tv/hi at 6 U's, 6 H's _hi. Then you can follow me on Twitter at the official hi. That's the official, then 1 U for the and then 1 H for the hi. And that's it. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got.
So it's 1 U, then 6 H's?
Yeah. Here, let me type it in a podcast.
I'm not going to read it. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Appreciate it. Bye.
Yeah, thanks everyone. The official hi. It's okay. You can actually find my Discord and my Twitter at my Twitch.